Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about participation. Participation is everything when it comes to governance. And as long as people do not participate, then there would not be good governance. Because we have two sides of governance. We have the demand side and also the supply side. This is something that I learned from Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. And she says the people who are voted into office, they supply governance, and then the people who vote them into office, what do? They demand for governance. So if you do not do anything and you do not make demands on the people who are voted into office, what they normally would do is that they will give you bad governance, because it's easier to give bad governance than it is to give good governance. With no effort, you can give bad governance. But for you to be able to give good governance, you have to work very hard. You have to put a lot in, and so that's more difficult. So when there's no incentive, people just relax and have their own fun at governance. They are siren, enjoying the perks of office without really giving back to the people or uplifting their people or giving people development, good governance, accountability, and transparency. So it's mandatory for the people who vote them into office to make these demands on them and make the demands on good governance. What we've had in Nigeria over the years is that both sides have really not participated in governance. The citizens haven't bothered. Those voted into office have also not bothered. But right now we are seeing a change where citizens are now becoming more aware of their rights and also their responsibilities, and they are making those demands. And let's just look at what is happening within the elections that we have as we go towards the 2023 election. We're seeing such a difference. The game changer, it's not Peter Obi himself. The game changer is the people who have woken up and have decided to participate in politics. Just see what it has done now that Nigerians have decided to take part in politics. All this while we thought that, politics is dirty, politics is only for some people, politics is only for the politicians, it's a lie. Politicians don't know how to do politics. Sure, we are seeing it now. They are all baffled. They are stumped because they have seen what has happened just with the people participating in politics. See the amazing things we're seeing in Nigeria. See how citizens are coming out, doing all of different things. They are being creative, doing things intelligently, using social media, using technology, doing all sorts of amazing things. You can actually see the difference, right? And so that's what it is. So imagine when we are done with this also, we carry this whole energy and be vested in governance to say, okay, these are the things we need to do. This is it. What is it you're working? We're all working together. Is it to fight corruption? These are the things we all sit down together with the government and say, this is it. This is how to fight this corruption. This is what to do. This is what not to do. You see, that's how it goes. And one of the things that we almost remember is the fact that we don't need to like each other to work together. I've been saying this for years. We don't need, it's not a romantic affair. It's not a love relationship. It is a relationship that it's vital, that we need for every one of us. So as long as our goals are aligning, let's come together and work. We don't need to be liking each other. You might not like me, I don't like you, but let's still focus on the goal. When we're done with the goal, we can go back and come back to liking each other or continue with not liking each other. So you see the amazing things that has been happening now that citizens have decided to participate in this 2023 election, and what they have brought in. So that's how it's supposed to be. There must be participation in everything. And now that we've participated in governance, in the electoral process as we're going on, let's also move on to participating in governance. When it's not that we're voting and go and sleep, lie. That's what we've been doing all these years, and things have been so bad in our hands. We're voting, we'll also be participants. You don't have to be in office to be a participant. As you can see now, like, when people kept saying that, if you want to make a difference, you have to be in a political party. I say, no, not everybody has to be in a political party. There are people who want to be in political parties, who want to run for us. Fantastic, let them be in. There are people who do not want that, who just want to be free, should I say freelancers now, something like that, who want to be there to say, okay, me, it's about the person. I don't care what party you are in. As long as you're good for Nigeria, I'm with you. Let's get you. As long as you're going to work for Nigeria. They look for who want to do Jackie work for Nigeria. That's my own selfish interest. I want to be sleeping while you are working. So we can see it now that you can participate, not necessarily being in office. The same thing with governance. You can participate in governance without being in government. As a citizen, you have a participatory role, and that's that demand. You sit down. When we talk about demand does not mean, oh, be on the streets, be protesting. That's what a lot of people think. Demand simply means telling the government, oh, these are the areas that need focus on. See the areas. You show them the areas. These are the things that can be done. You put all of these things, which people do a lot. But then you find out that the government never listens to the people, do not listen to the advice. And then you have other people who are sycophants of government. We keep telling you, oh, come and make suggestion. What suggestion? I'm like, no, I'm not paid to make suggestions. They are paid to do the work. Because they refuse to see the suggestion that people are making, that the government are refusing to implement and all of that. So it's quite very important for citizens to understand that and understand that difference. So we can see what it is now when we all participate. There's nothing dirty about politics. It's a lie. They've been telling us to keep people away from politics. Politics is clean. Politics is life. Politics will decide every aspect of your life, even your death. They can wake up in the morning and put a law that nobody should be buried under the ground. If you die, you should be given to fishes to eat. As long as that law is passed, no matter how obnoxious it is, it's still a law. Or people now have to fight and say, no, this is an obnoxious law, we don't want it, or stuff like that, or it infringes on our rights, or one thing or the other. But it is the law once it is made. And so that's why everybody needs to participate in governance and not just leave it to just a few people who will be the one to just be taking charge and doing things that the way they want to. So those things are very important. And it's such an amazing thing to see Nigerians do what they're doing right now. Thank you, everyone.